Use Newton's method to approximate a root of the equation 5x cubed plus 8x squared plus 3 equals 0. Use x1 equal -1 as your initial approximation. Remember, Newton's method is an algorithm that allows us to improve solutions of equations of this type, right? You take your initial approximation and use this formula, xn minus function evaluated at xn divided by the derivative of function evaluated at xn, and then you get a new improved approximation. So our function here is going to be the left side of the equation, right? So 5x cubed plus 8x squared plus 3. Good. Derivative of our function then should be 5 times 3, 15, right? X squared plus 2 times 8, 16x. That is the derivative of our function, right? Good. So now x2 should be the previous x1 minus our function evaluated at x1 divided by its derivative at x1. So x2 should be equal to our initial approximation -1 minus the function evaluated at -1 over its derivative evaluated at -1. So x2 should be equal to -1 minus evaluation of the function at -1. What is that? Well, that should be the following. 5 times -1 cubed plus 8 times -1 squared plus 3. -5, 8 here. So 8 minus 5 is 3 plus 3 equals 6, right? So this 1, 6 over the derivative evaluated at -1. What is that? 15 times -1 squared plus 16 times -1. This is 115 minus 16 minus 1, right? Minus 1 here. Doing the math here, we'll get -1. -1 is plus. -1 plus 6 is just 5. So x2 is equal to 5. Done with x2. Now let's compute x3. x3 should be the previous x2 minus f of x2 divided by the derivative of the function evaluated at x2. x3 should be equal to x2, which is 5, right? Minus our function evaluated at 5 divided by its derivative evaluated at 5. So x3 should be equal to 5 minus, what is the evaluation of our function at 5? Well, let's go back here and let's just substitute this -1 that we got here for a 5, okay? So 5 here, 5 here, 5 here. If you do the computation using a calculator, this should give you 828. 828. And when you do the evaluation at the derivative of this function, meaning you replace all these guys for the number 5, what you're gonna get here is this, 455. You can check this using your calculator. Okay, so on the numerator 828, on the denominator 455, right? So x3 should be equal to 5 minus 825 divided by 455. This, when you compute it in your calculator, should give you the following: 3.18021978, right? And this is supposed to be a new solution that, compared to this one, 5, is an improvement, right? I hope this video will help you. Thank you for watching.